Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Kevin Owens took the world by storm when he announced a massive neck injury that has kept him in pain for the past few months. The prizefighter revealed that he required surgery and would be taking time off from television, just a couple of weeks away from the grandest stage of them all. KO was initially set to face Randy Orton at WrestleMania 41. However, following his injury announcement, the match was canceled by SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis. With his match off, Randy Orton doesn't want to sit back and watch the show of shows from home. The Viper is now looking for a new opponent to compete against at WrestleMania. While Randy Orton's WrestleMania status is still a question, Kevin Owens is seemingly set to be out of TV for quite some time. With the former Universal Champion missing several major shows in the coming months, WWE may need to find his replacement on the blue brand. Although replacing one of the most integral and entertaining stars of the SmackDown roster is not easy, let's explore a few names that Triple H could choose as the prizefighter's replacement. Omos has not appeared on WWE TV since the 2024 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and has been on the verge of returning for some time now. He also made a brief appearance in Pro Wrestling Noah, but ended his stint early, stating that he would return to the Stanford-based company. With Kevin Owens out of action, WWE might bring back the Nigerian giant on the blue brand following WrestleMania 41. With Omos' potential return, WWE could open the doors to a plethora of opportunities. Former AEW star Rusev has been rumored to return to WWE for quite some time. He left All Elite Wrestling earlier this year, and speculation about his return to the Stanford-based company is at an all-time high. Recent reports indicate that the star has signed a contract with WWE, and fans are now eagerly anticipating his return to TV. These reports came just around the time when KO announced his injury, which could be a hint of Rusev being Owens' replacement on the blue brand. The former AEW star has a lot of history with multiple names in the Stanford-based company and could begin his new run in WWE with one of them. Another former AEW name rumored to return to WWE is Aleister Black. He was released from the Stanford-based company in 2021 before debuting in the Tony Khan-led company. However, Black was unable to have a memorable run in All Elite Wrestling, after which he departed from the company earlier this year. Speculations about his return to the company have been making rounds on the internet as well. Black could end up being the perfect replacement for KO on SmackDown, possibly taking Kevin Owens' spot on the WrestleMania card. Aleister Black versus Randy Orton at the grandest stage of them all could be a dream match, exciting the WWE Universe for the show. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens tore each other apart in years of their friendship during an unsanctioned match at Elimination Chamber 2025. Both men had a massive rivalry, which began on Raw after Royal Rumble 2025 and ended up with Zayn getting written off TV following their match in Toronto. With Kevin Owens injured, WWE might bring back the former Intercontinental Champion on SmackDown, but as a heel. This massive twist could open up several opportunities for the Stanford-based company. Furthermore, Zayn could also land as Randy Orton's new opponent at WrestleMania. Fans will now have to wait and see what WWE has planned following KO's injury announcement. Ishan writes for the WWE Vertical at Sportskeeda. While he is a finance student, Ishan is an avid pro wrestling fan, which has led him to pursue a career in sports journalism. Before joining Sportskeeda, Ishan worked for various renowned websites such as Give Me Sport and Fansided, and has nearly 3 years of experience. He relies only on credible sources like Cage Match when reporting on a topic. Ishan cross-checks his work multiple times to ensure it is factually correct. Ishan's favorite pro wrestler is Seth Rollins. He admires the visionary's never-give-up attitude and work ethic. In fact, it was the Shield's memorable WWE debut in 2012 that got him hooked on sports entertainment in the first place. Ishan would love to interview Rollins someday. Kevin Owens is a cornerstone of WWE's blue brand, a former Universal Champion, a master of promos, and a reliable workhorse who can shift between comedy, chaos, and brutal realism in the blink of an eye. Whether he's stunning authority figures or brawling through the crowd with a microphone in hand, Owens brings an unpredictable energy that keeps fans glued to the screen. But with recent rumors swirling about Owens taking time off, transitioning brands, or being written out of storylines temporarily, SmackDown might soon have a gaping co-shaped hole in its weekly programming. So who could possibly fill that void? Here are 4 potential replacements who could bring their own unique flavor to SmackDown in the absence of Kevin Owens, each with the charisma, wrestling ability, and storytelling chops to keep the momentum going strong. 1. LA Knight, the megastar on the rise. Why he fits. LA Knight isn't just catching fire. He's already burning bright, with every yeah echoing through arenas and every promo dripping with attitude. LA Knight has become one of the most organically over superstars on the WWE roster. If Kevin Owens steps away from the spotlight, Knight is more than capable of stepping in and making SmackDown feel like his show. What he brings. LA Knight brings the same gritty, blue-collar vibe that Kevin Owens is known for. Both are natural talkers, both thrive in chaotic brawls, and both have a connection with the audience that feels authentic. Knight could easily pick up the mantle as the rebellious voice of the people, especially against a dominant faction or corrupt authority. Creative potential. Imagine LA Knight as the lone wolf standing up to the bloodline, or getting into a war of words and fists with Logan Paul over the United States Championship. With Owens gone, the Mick needs a new master, and Knight's already got the keys to the castle. 2. Braun Breaker, the Wrecking Ball rookie. Why he fits. If WWE is looking for an injection of raw power and new blood, Braun Breaker is the perfect choice. He's been tearing it up in NXT, and every time he steps into a ring, you feel like something explosive is about to happen. With the WWE draft or a post-Mania shakeup always on the horizon, now might be the perfect time to bring Breaker to SmackDown as a full-time wrecking machine. What he brings. Unlike Owens, Breaker isn't a talk-heavy guy, but what he lacks in mix skills, he makes up for with brute intensity. While KO thrives on psychology and storytelling, Braun is a straight-up smash-mouth superstar. That shift in style could give SmackDown a new kind of energy, a dangerous, unpredictable one. Creative potential. Imagine Breaker stepping up to confront Solo Sikoa. 2 quiet, intense enforcers squaring off in a slow-burn rivalry? That's money. Or have him feud with AJ Styles, where the veteran tries to outsmart the newcomer. Breaker doesn't need to replace Owens in kind. He just needs to fill the gap with force. And force, he has in abundance. 3. Carmelo Hayes, him steps up. Why he fits. Carmelo Hayes is one of NXT's brightest stars, and he's already proven that he's got main roster written all over him. If SmackDown loses Owens' edge and swagger, Melo can more than make up for it. He brings a fresh, cocky, yet calculated presence, like a younger, flashier version of KO in his early days. What he brings. Hayes is smooth on the mic, confident in every movement, and crisp in the ring. He doesn't just want to be part of the show. He wants to steal it. And with Trick Williams' energy alongside him, if WWE chooses to bring the duo up together, the charisma factor skyrockets. Creative potential. Carmelo versus Rey Mysterio? Sign us up. Carmelo versus LA Knight in a battle of personalities? Absolutely. Or imagine Hayes coming up and immediately targeting Logan Paul, claiming he's the real celebrity with wrestling skills. He's got the arrogance of a heel but the crowd appeal of a babyface, a perfect storm for weekly drama. 4. Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight Unleashed. Why he fits. If WWE is looking to double down on violence and intensity while KO steps away, Pete Dunne, yes, Pete Dunne, not Butch, could be the guy. Returning to his roots as the Bruiserweight would instantly give SmackDown a serious, no-nonsense competitor who brings a unique in-ring style to the mix. What he brings. Dunne is a submission-heavy, joint-manipulating technician who hurts people in the ring. His work is hard-hitting and believable, and with a more serious presentation, he could slide into that grit-over-glamour role Owens often filled. He doesn't need elaborate promos. His fingers snapping will do the talking. Creative potential. Imagine a full-on character rebrand where Dunn breaks away from the brawling brutes, changes his look, and reintroduces himself as a deadly threat. Have him challenge the likes of Sheamus, Lashley, or even go toe-to-toe with Gunther. Dunn doesn't need to talk trash. He just needs to snap some limbs and walk away.